live on it.
Yes, go.
Recording in progress.
Thanks. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are joining us around the world. This is the Dream Team webinar. My name is Alfred Che, coming to you from the state of Maryland here in the United States. Welcome to the Dream Team webinar. Sister Marie Pendy, over to you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Marie Pendy. I am excited to be here on another session of our Dream Team presentation. We've gone around and we've welcomed all of you. We're going to welcome you all in grand style. Today is another exciting session. Thank you all for coming, and let's have a great session. Over to Dr.
Thank you, Sister Marie. Thank you, Brother Alfred. The welcome for me is one of the best part. You guys make us feel at home. If you come here, you will not like, am I welcome here? You make us welcome. As we always say on this platform, we are all leaders. All of us brand ambassadors on this platform are leaders. We have coordinators that run the platform, but we're all leaders. So thank you for all of you that coordinate this every Sunday. We really appreciate it. But before we go into the business of the day, and today we are blessed, one of our beautiful queen today will speak to us, and I think the moderators will introduce her. But before we go to that, we have our signature tune that keeps us motivated. It's called In It to Win It. Our sister Lerato Shadare gifted us with that song, but our king brother Derek embellished it with what is going on, or what ONPASSIVE have done, or whatever the message is our non-verbal communication part of our update. King Dr. Derek, over to you.
With one hope, almost
Your next stop is ONPASSIVE. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
We're in it to win it. Our next stop is ONPASSIVE, no other stop. The train is leaving us left, and we are on the right course. There's no wrong course. There's no delay course. We are at the right time. So today, without wasting time, we always have the ladies that make things run here smoothly. They are the ones that make the meeting run smoothly. Sometimes we don't know what goes on in the background, but they make it run smoothly. Today, they are going to be wearing multiple hats. I'm going to bring our Queen sisters, Dr. Ben Tinglet, our First Lady, and our other sister, Sister Kanla. She said the mother called her Rahel. Come on now, come to you, sis. You guys rock. Let's roll, get the ball rolling. Pass it over to you. Do your thing. Thank you.
Right. Welcome. Oh, okay, Queen Kala is speaking right now, but she's muted.
Sister Kanla, you're muted.
Okay. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, please.
All right. My apology for that. I didn't realize I was muted and I was already talking with the excitement and with the joy. What another beautiful day to be here with the webinar, with the Dream Team, with our leaders and all ONPASSIVE users, affiliate founders, whichever one you are. We are always deeply and truly honored to have you here. And so for today, I want to thank our welcome team for doing a fabulous job. I'm just adding my praise to them. So thank you. We truly appreciate everything you do. I will be moderating today's webinar with my sister and queen, First Lady of ONPASSIVE, who is none other than Dr. Benny. So over to you, Dr. Benny. Introduce yourself and you can proceed with our first part of the webinar for today.
Greetings and happy Sunday to my queens and kings around the globe. I am so thrilled to see each and everyone here. As you guys know, there are a lot of webinars that you guys are supposed to attend. you decided to come and attend our amazing Dream Team. Thank you all for coming. But before I introduce my queen for today, I want to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing each and everyone this morning, this afternoon, or evening. It all depends upon your location. Again, I want to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing Mr. Ash Mufareh, who is our extraordinary CEO here. Thank you all. I want to thank our welcome team. Guess what? Today, we have a beautiful woman, a sister of mine, that I am going to introduce today. She is going to present something so important that our CEO loves, our mindset. Her name is Queen Julie Pierre. Guess what? She is from the beautiful paradise island of Saint Lucia, a mother of 3 beautiful children, a God-fearing woman, and you guys know that. She is a self-motivated woman. She is fearless, a go-getter. I have seen it myself. Loving, she loves challenges, really takes no for an answer. You guys know that. She joined ONPASSIVE some 3+ years ago, came from the family of 11. As you all know, she has her own platform. But today, she is going to be with us, with her own platform, which is called Julie Pierre Empowering Humanity, to educate us, right? She wants to empower us and have founders create proper mindset to create the wealth of ONPASSIVE for a life-changing experience. What she does is that she loves to dance and has a great sense of humor and love for humanity. She also loves expressing herself through writing and would love herself in creating anything that she want to create. Are you guys ready to welcome our beloved, beautiful, gorgeous sister, Queen Julie Pierre? Happy birthday.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Sister Candler. Thank you, Dr. Pat, for allowing me to be part of this amazing platform. And thank you for the well wishes, the birthday wishes. Makes me feel like the queen that I am. Today, I would like to have a word on compassion and love. Let us look at what is compassion. Compassion feels another person's suffering as your own. Let me repeat that. Compassion feels another person's sufferings as your own. If they feel sad, you feel the sadness. Just like you try to relieve the pain, you will feel the tug to alleviate the pain. This means that you are constantly experiencing your stress, but also absorbing the pain of the other. What we all need more than any advice or help is to be loved and seen. By seeing yourself, you see others. By seeing yourself, you are able to see others. By loving yourself, you love others. After all, this is the new commandment given to us by Jesus Christ himself. A new commandment I give unto you is to love one another as I have loved you. So, this means by seeing and knowing Jesus, we must see others and love them as Christ has loved us. See through the suffering of others and see the love and hope buried beneath all human experience. When you help others, you are in fact helping yourself. It's because focusing on someone else takes attention off of yourself. It's relieving to take the focus off your problems. You are temporarily rid of worry about yourself. The same experience can happen when you are immersed in what you are doing and forget about yourself. If you are depressed, focus on something other than yourself. To inspire others, you have to be inspired. You cannot lift people up when you are frustrated with the same things that they are frustrated with. This is authentic leadership. It is not a title or job description or position. It is not what you do, but it is who you are. It is the essence of your being. The change you want to see often seems like other people held us back, but we hold ourselves back and use others as the reason. If you are a wicked person when you are poor, no amount of money will make you a loving person. And I repeat, if you are a wicked person whilst you are poor, no amount of money in this world will make you a loving person. The more money you have, the more wicked you become. Love is not bought, but a virtue we all grow in with the help of our Creator. See the love in yourself and then in others. Love keeps you whole. It allows you to stay in yourself. You don't run from love. You love it. You run from fear. Passion will enable you to be here now and move on to see changes in the future. Fear makes you chase the past. Love will keep you whole. When you care about something, you want to protect it. It can mean you add layers of rules, controls, and opinions. The added layers of management and ideals obscure the thing you care about so much that it no longer even represents its proper form. Example, if you love me, I will love you in return. If you help me, I will help you when you are in need. I will give you a helping hand if you help me. Love is free and should be given to everyone. Don't end up complicating what was never confused. The things you love and care about are simple. Stay close to the simplicity and reality of things that matter. Some people unconsciously believe that kindness is a weakness because you put aside your agenda for someone else. Kindness is a state of being which is your true nature. Kindness is a state of being which is your true nature. Kindness means understanding the situation instead of battling it. To simplify it, conflict means stress, and kindness means happiness. Your weakness is conflict because stress weakens you. Your strength is kindness because it keeps you whole. At the sound of the word love, some hearts may flutter, some others may skip a beat. Love surprisingly has been equated with emotions. But it is all that is, but is that all that there is to it? Emotions keep changing, don't they? Today we feel madly in love with someone. When the sun rises the next day, you wonder where all the love you felt yesterday has gone, don't you? So love does not properly belong to the realm of emotions, though emotions do color our love with all kinds of splashes. Then, what is love? Love is basically a decision to hold other people in the highest esteem, value them above all else, and cherish them like no other, and hold them close and dear to your heart. Love is not about getting, it's about giving. Love is not about selfishness, it's about sacrifice. Love is not about being on top of the chart, it's about humility, the willingness to serve. Love is not about bragging, it's about doing things for others without an advertising. Love is not about covering up evil. It is about being transparent and living in the light. Love is not about falsehood. It is about speaking the truth always. No matter who we may hurt in the process, we need to speak the truth if we truly love. Love is not static. It grows. The love of a parent for a child grows along with years. The love of a husband for his wife ideally should grow along with years, and vice versa. The limitless potential for growth, for discovery, for being surprised, for finding joy in little things are all what makes love love. But we cannot think of love without thinking of God. For God is love. For he so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. That is, any of us, not some of us, but any of us who believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. No one of us can earn the love, this love, but each one of us can respond to it. So love is a response as well. Wishing you an ever-increasing capacity to respond to God's everlasting love for you. The love of the members of your family, although some of them makes it so hard to love them. But for your friends and colleagues, all those who we come in contact with, and the whole world at large. At times, when you respond in love to hate and evil behavior, the other is also constrained to love. Love is patience. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. Love is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Love is the master key that opens happiness. There is something that I don't understand about this world, and I don't know if I ever will. Tell me if you do. There are many people throughout history who have been wealthy beyond measure, protected and safe from threats, in touch with the most influential people. They have everything and more. Yet, they desire to continue imposing their will on others. And it comes at the expense of the well-being of so many people, the poor and the marginalized. They start wars, destroy villages, and cripple economics to acquire more power than they already have. For what reason? Again, I will never understand. But all I know, it is unfortunate. While it may seem impossible to defeat those figures, there is one force that, when harnessed, can conquer even the most domineering of people. And this is the power of love. For when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. There is something about love that is so humane, so visceral, that makes it the most influential force in the world. People are willing to put aside their own dreams and desires, and even sacrifice their own lives for people they love, or an ideal they believe in. Who comes to mind right now? How is the greatest expression of our spirits? And when we allow ourselves to love unconditionally, it becomes transformational in our lives and the lives of the people we care most about. So if you want to be part of this force, the army of love, ONPASSIVE, that can heal the world, the wounds, and champion positive change, you need to embody love. And that starts within you. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. Let this sink in and let us think about it. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. Because love is a spark that needs to first light inside you and then be spread in everything you touch. It's only through the power of love we can overcome the love of power and to make the world a better place. That's why I am in ONPASSIVE. And if you want to join me, if you have already joined me, then get self-aware and ask yourself this question. What is keeping me from loving like our God and Mr. Ash Mufareh does? Have He not given it all for us? What is our response today? Are we intrigued with His act of love for humanity? Are you ready to do your own part of showing the world that we can do it with hearts? I thank you for listening. Back to you, our sister moderators.
Amazing. I am so proud of you. I thank you when it comes to compassion and love. It's very important, especially when it comes to our Heavenly Father. Love is a state of emotions and behavior characterized by intimacy, passion, and commitment. It involves what? Closeness, protection, attraction, affection, and trust. Thank you so much. Queen Julie Pierre. Queen Kamala, proceed, please.
Wonderful, wonderful. Oh my goodness. Queen Julie Pierre, you nailed it again once more today. Look, I started writing and I have 2 pages and they are all filled. And you know what? I just said, let me sit down and listen. Even when you think you already have an idea of what love is, only one person can make you think again that no, you do not know, and that is Queen Sister Julie Pierre, because you just brought another perspective to the theme of love that I, for some reason, had not thought about it that way. And oh my God, and presented again in simple terms, in relatable terms, how we live our lives, how we see each other. And that couldn't be further away from the truth. If we only take a second, a minute of our time during the day, and in my faith or in my belief, that is what we call discernment. You take a moment to reflect and you discern yourself, and then you see yourself in your neighbor, the next person, and you do that unconditionally. When you do that unconditionally, love has no barriers. Absolutely nothing. And like, I love the example you used about those who make it, God blesses them. They get to a level where they are now okay, comfortable. And yet, what do they do in return to the society, in return to others? Instead of blessing them, instead of caring for them, instead of loving them in the same way, it is now transformed. Their love now transforms self-centered into power. And for some reason, your inspiration just brought us an understanding of where that transition takes place. When you begin with love, the intent to love, you show love, and then once you acquire it with wealth and success and every other thing, depending on what you want in life, guess what? It now transitions to power. And when it transitions to power over others, then you begin to lose, you begin to get lost, and you cannot even make a difference between where the love and the power comes from. So thank you so beautifully for putting that. I will leave it at that. So
Oh, wait, Queen Kamala,
yes,
before you proceed,
yes,
she mentioned that love is patient.
yes,
Love never fails.
yes.
It is the master key for happiness. Come on now. It is
Correct.
the master.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Just everything, every attribute of love in every detail. So we are humbled and we are honored to have you as one of our inspirational speakers. We thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you. I'm sure if we have any questions, please put them in the chat. So when we get to the Q&A, or if you have comments, if you want to put them in the chat at this point, please do so you don't forget. This is so exciting. So we will be able to come back when it gets to that point. So thank you again. We love you, Sister Julie, and happy birthday once more. Okay, that takes us to our next webinar item, which is our guest speaker for today. Now, I am excited and curious how this topic of love, compassion, and love is going to smoothly drive into our topic of today, because I can see that some aspect of it is going to come out, because when you talk of ONPASSIVE, the community of love, ONPASSIVE, the community of love. Our sister Julie made mention. She talked about, okay, we talk about love. Our CEO, what he's done, we see him. We have journeyed with him. We have interacted, dialogued with him. We see everything, the success, the difficulties, the love, the commitment, the loyalty, everything. That is, he is our light, our North Star of love when it comes to our ONPASSIVE company and love. He leads by example. And so us as brand ambassadors, us as ONPASSIVE family, oh my goodness. Brother Paul Akpan, let me leave it at that, but I am excited. So our guest speaker for today is nobody other than Brother Paul Akpan. Let me take a few moments to introduce Brother Paul to our members who may not know about him. Brother Paul is one of our leaders in the platform. He doesn't come on quite often, but he has been, and he is a committed brand ambassador. He is a loyal brand ambassador. He has so much interest in ONPASSIVE that he rarely misses anything, activity or meetings, webinar in ONPASSIVE. So that is his level of commitment with ONPASSIVE. He is a brand ambassador. And not only that, we have the honor of knowing him here. Oh my God. Go to ONPASSIVE 360 Niger, in Nigeria, Abuja, across Nigeria. Our brother is a true leader and is a true brand ambassador of ONPASSIVE. He's chairman. We often hear Pastor Paul call him chairman. Yes, he is. Chairman, Brother Paul. He is a father, married with children as well. Our brother is an entrepreneur, and we can see that from his ethics, his commitment with ONPASSIVE. And so, with that, please join me in welcoming our guest speaker for today on his presentation to us about ONPASSIVE, the community of love. Brother Paul Akpan, over to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate all of you. Sister Kamla, Rachel, you are well spoken. I love you all. I welcome every participant in this platform. And I love the first person who introduced what love is all about. And we pick it from there. Love is of God. We are told in the scripture that for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. That is love. And he also wants us to love one another as he has loved us. And I believe as a result of this, as CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, God used him to do the practical aspect of this law. And the scripture also makes us to understand that though I speak in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 1, say, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and I have no charity, that is love, I am become a sounding brass or a twinkling cymbal. He said, and though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have no charity or love, I am nothing. So here we can see that love is very, very essential. And in fact, that's the reason we have this topic today, ONPASSIVE, a community of love. So I want you to give me your audience. ONPASSIVE is a global community that promotes love, positivity, and collaboration among its members. The community of love within ONPASSIVE is built on the foundation of mutual respect, kindness, and support for one another. Guess what? Who is the founder of this great community? There's no other person than Mr. Ash Mufareh. The man loved everyone and brought us together. We are over 1.4 million, and we have this same law. We are talking of practical law. Here is a comprehensive message on the community of love within ONPASSIVE. I want you to imagine a place where kindness flows freely, where every interaction is filled with warmth and compassion. This is the community of love within ONPASSIVE. Here, members come together with open hearts and open minds, ready to uplift and inspire one another. As our CEO always says, that the purpose of ONPASSIVE is to uplift humanity. You will all agree with me because it's following the pattern of God, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, as Elias quoted. Now, he went further. I also want to back up with some scriptures as well. Charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity fronteth not itself, is not puffed up, does not behead itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. Our first speaker make mention of that. Transparency, speaking the truth at all times. Here we can see that love beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Irrespective of where you come from, irrespective of your language, irrespective of your wherever you come from. Love is one. The Bible makes us to understand further that charity never faileth. It can never fail. Then whether there be prophecies or they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. Here you can see what we're talking about, the law in ONPASSIVE. Having said that, we know the law. In fact, let me bring everything very close. Of recent times, some of our ONPASSIVE passed on. Two of them from Nigeria here. One of them went to drop the son in the school. On his way back, involved in accident and death of the ghost. What the ONPASSIVE did, we gathered together. Our leader here in Abuja, Nigeria, Pastor Paul 360, brought to this. Nobody knew him one and one, but we gathered together. That is the spirit of love we are talking about. We contributed, not only in Nigeria, in the diaspora. Many of our leaders who are here contributed massively. This is the spirit of love we are talking about. Not only that, another one gave up. One of our strong leaders also. The daughter died. We contributed. We run round. In fact, of recent, we have been contributing, adding together. That's the spirit of love we are talking about. I pray that God will continue to make us to have a greater love than this. As you step into the virtual space, you are greeted with smiles, non-passive, and words of encouragement. We are not trying to bring one down. We encourage you. We encourage one another. We try to uplift humanity. No matter the level you are. Catch me. I could not be able to speak in a camp like this. But today, because of this same law, they gather around me. And today I can speak. So I am so excited to be part of this great community. Not only that, the energy of love and positivity surrounds you, wrapping you in a comforting embrace. Each member of the community is valued and respected. Their unique talents and perspectives celebrated. Look at it. Look at what's happened. Take a look at this. Could you remember in February 2023, earthquake struck in Turkey? What did our CEO did? What did he do? They contributed, distributed so many things to those who were seriously affected, contributed on providing support and resources to help those affected by the disaster. In this community of love, differences are embraced and diversity is celebrated. Everyone is encouraged to express themselves authentically, knowing that they are accepted and supported just as they are. There is no judgment here, only understanding and acceptance. The moment you step into this community, we welcome you, we embrace you with an open arm. We love you. we extend our love to you. You know, even we have not seen most of our leaders one-on-one, but the moment I have a problem, I call them. They will ensure that they gather around, they solve the problem. That's the spirit of love we're talking about. That's the community of love. And I want to use this opportunity to give glory to God on behalf of our beloved CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, for gathering us together, for enlightening us of more love. This is the love of God we're talking about. And God expects us to extend the same love to others. And I believe God, by the time the April begins to come, we will do more than what we are doing right now. So I want to appreciate everyone. If you are just hearing me, you are not a member of this community, you are not a founder or an affiliate, I want to encourage you. Get somebody that is close to you and come into this community. There is spirit of love. And I want to say that by the special grace of God, so many things is going to happen. As you engage with other members, you feel a deep sense of connection and belonging. Your contributions are welcome and appreciated, and you are encouraged to shine your light brightly. Nobody wants to dim your light. They want you to shine. They want you to shine brighter and brighter on a daily basis. The community of love within ONPASSIVE is a safe space where you can be yourself without fear or rejection or criticism. Through acts of kindness and generosity, members of the community uplift one another and create a ripple effect of positivity, small gesture of love and support have a big impact, creating a sense of unity and love among members. Together, they create a powerful force for good in the world. In this community of love, you are reminded of the beauty and power of human connection. You are inspired to spread love and kindness wherever you go, knowing that even the smallest act of compassion can make a difference. As you immerse yourself in the energy of love, within ONPASSIVE, you are filled with gratitude and joy, knowing that you are part of something truly special. So take a moment to bask in the warmth of this community of love. Let its energy wash over you, filling you with peace and contentment. And remember, you are always welcome here, surrounded by a circle of love that will never fade. Before I come to conclusion, I want to quote a scripture in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, the last verse that says, "And now abideth faith, hope, charity," that's love. These three, but the greatest of this is charity, that's love. So I want to leave it here and embrace everyone who are coming to this community. It's a community of love. Thank you very much for giving me your audience.
Please let us give our king and brother Paul Akpan, chairman, a round of applause for that beautiful, beautiful, powerful, passionate presentation. We can all see the exuberance of the love and the passion coming out of him as he spoke. Can anyone say otherwise? Did you see how he was talking with joy, love, the passion, anytime he mentioned our community, our ONPASSIVE? That is it. Let me borrow from our leader, our great leader, Brother Michael Williams. He says, you cannot fake it. That is what I saw. That is what I observed from you, Brother Paul Akpan. You are a true deal of ONPASSIVE. Wonderful, wonderful presentation. And I love the last thing you said, that take a moment to bathe yourself in this community of love, our ONPASSIVE. Wherever you attend your webinar, whether it's the Dream Team, whether it's Deep Dive, or whether it's 360 degrees Abuja, Nigeria, or whether it's the O Passion, or whether it's 360 Chris and Marty, wherever you go, Sister Julie on Wednesdays. I know I cannot remember all the names, but wherever you go, take that moment. Let us reinforce that excitement, that joy, that love that we had initially when we joined ONPASSIVE. Let us continue on that. So, Brother Paul, you have said it and you nailed it consistently, backed by the by scriptures, the readings. I loved it when you connected it to love and charity because they go together. And our sister Julie just, like sealed it again. Oh my God. So thank you, thank you. I will leave the rest of the comments to other leaders to say a word or two when we get there. So at this time, before we get into the next webinar item, which is going to be update, does any leader has a word or two to say? I'm coming. Yes, just a minute.
Yes, I just wanted to say, Chairman, to congratulate Chairman for reminding us that this is all about love. And especially the things that he brought up that happened in my home country and how Pastor Paul rallied everybody and made the community there know that there is a group of people all around the world who care about each individual family enough to task themselves to help them at the time of need. That is such a powerful sign of what Ash Mufareh has created. Unknowingly, he set up a business community just to raise funds to make money to help the world, but it's turning out, and even before we go online, his goal, his desire, his ambition is literally being executed around the world. Now, people in that community will know about somebody called Ash Mufareh without coming to Florida. Even who are not members of ONPASSIVE now know there's a community called ONPASSIVE. These people love each other. So thank you again, Chairman Akpan, for enumerating that this is all about love and for reminding us to know that the most important thing here is love. And we should let that love radiate everything we do. Again, thank you for taking time to remind us of scriptures and give examples and people that are committed to this, like Mr. Paul and other people. Every time I see list and list and list of people that my phone is loaded with information about that group, particularly who cares about the community. This is good. This is heartwarming. Again, thank you for reminding us. Thank you for the time you took. God bless you. Again, I have to quickly say something before I get busy again. This was really heartwarming. So pardon me, the moderator. Thank you.
It's all right. You're welcome. I mean, you just said what I was about to say, to ask if other leaders have a word or two to say regarding the presentation. So yes, you're heartily welcome. Sister P, do you have anything to say? Any other leader?
I'm just waiting after update, but now that you've called me. Okay, it looks like Dr. Derek has something.
Dr. Derek also has something here.
Go ahead.
I have something to say.
Oh, Pastor Paul, why are you cutting me? Go ahead, Master.
All right. Thank you. Today is a wonderful day. I can see the face of Dr. Benny is quite different today because of the subject of love. Look at how her face has been shining since more than, I've never seen her face glittering like this before. Even Sister Julie too, the same thing. Carla own is always laughing continuously. So the love is so powerful that we know. And that is how our Savior and the greatest man on earth says is the end of all commandments. And though, but despite that, there are places that this subject cannot be discussed holistically without bias, because there are people that do not really believe in it. They can only profess it, they can only talk about it, but in their actions, they deny the power of love. But nevertheless, we are all entitled to our choices in life, but the only thing we cannot control is the consequences. So I can tell you authoritatively without sentiment that if there is any forum, any group, any place to talk about love, remember we have love, we have sacrificial love. Where to talk about, the best place to talk about sacrificial love is old dream team. You know, as a matter of fact, person like me, you know, I am associated with a series of groups across the globe as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned. But when you talk about sacrificial love, your old dream is a platform that is qualified for us to talk it from our heart, not from our lips, because they do it by example, they live it, and that is why. But for some of us may not understand why I am sounding like this, because I am sounding as what can I say, a beneficiary and a person with that can say what the real thing, the way it happens. So love, 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 love. But there is no way you can say you have love without giving something. Giving is the product of love, is the symbols of love. It doesn't matter what you are giving, all the smiling that we are seeing now, you are giving out something. It's the shows of love. And so some people believe that it's only maybe material that can shows that can give, but those ones, some they cannot even give. And some others, they believe that until you have abundance, until you are okay, like smiling, until you don't have any problem again in life, before you can smile like Dr. Benny. But that is not. If you are waiting for that, that time will never come. If you are waiting until you have plenty before you can give, I bet you when you have, you cannot give. So giving is seasonless, is timeless, is any time at all. Some of us that people see, because we are championing the cause of financial empowerment and human development, and you have to live by example. We sometimes we even borrow to make sure our name is at the forefront. That is to be a leader by example. But at the end of the day, God, since it is from your heart, you will never lack to continue. And that is why right from 2020, there is countless numbers of financial empowerment within our ONPASSIVE community, outside ONPASSIVE, not even only ONPASSIVE, they are plenty, but you can see there is nowhere I will not be at the forefront. Yes, because I understand the benefit of giving. You must give something. So we thank God that this message is being preached in the right place. And I think chairman is qualified to be Old Dream Pastor. While Dr. Derek is our DJ, chairman can be our pastor. While Queen Julie is already our motivator, and Sister Lerato, while Dr. Benny will be our smilers. I know the title, the gift, and what all of you can give us. And Pikala is there. With David, and thank you very much. Today is a special day for us, and let's continue to show the love endlessly, not until apple begin to fall. Because when apples start falling now, some of us might even be too busy. We will not even be seeing ourselves. We will disappear because there is a lot of things to do. Some of us will go to our villages to go and start running a program for our villages, and coming here on Sunday might not be possible. So let's do the best we can do now. And by the grace, you see Shaggy just say something. Those of you that know Shaggy in US, you better just be close to him and see him well enough now, because any moment from now, I will call him back to Nigeria and he will never come back there. So if you know him in US, just get closer to him and see him enough, because very soon he will come down, and if you want to see him, you must write to me officially and I will approve before you see Pastor Shaggy. Thank you very much once again, and God bless everybody.
Thank you, Pastor Paul. Well, I want to first of all thank Queen Julie Pierre for showing us endless love, for taking this day, which is her birthday, or her birthday weekend, that she could have been out there celebrating, doing something for herself, that she came here today to share. That is love. And for my brother Paul, thank you. Thank you for reminding us of what ONPASSIVE did as their corporate responsibility. The support that they did in Turkey and in India for natural disaster. But the one thing that she said that really proved that ONPASSIVE, if you come there with the true heart of love defined by our sister Julie today, is truly a community of love. It's what the brand ambassadors in Nigeria are doing. Pastor Paul said a lot of it. He has given example. When this initiative was started by Pastor Paul, it was not even long when he started. It was like before he said it, disaster struck the community. And the people that had that disaster, they having that pain, they were going through. Some of them were mourning, some of them were sickness, whatever the situation was. This group put what? Put life back, put joy back in their heart. Let them know that they belong to a community. That all started because of ONPASSIVE. We all knew ourselves because of ONPASSIVE, and that community was formed, and they were there for them. That is love. That is why this topic today came, ONPASSIVE, the community of love. Some people are already showing that. Regardless of what is going on, regardless of what season we are now in ONPASSIVE, that we have some doubters, we have some naysayers, we have some people that doesn't believe, the people that have caught the bug, the virus of ONPASSIVE love. You are here today on this platform. You are steadfast. You're coming because you believe, because you trust that our CEO came out with this for love, for us, for humanity. And because of that do or die attitude that he has, because he has said that anything that is ordained by God cannot be stopped. He has said it. I am not the one to say it. If you follow him, you hear that. ONPASSIVE cannot be stopped. But we have, especially the community in Nigeria, led by Pastor Paul 360, start showing that love, because we have, through the journey of ONPASSIVE, through the mindset that we've been hearing, that we don't really have for the apple that people think that ONPASSIVE is the only reason it is for to start falling for us to start showing that love. Let's keep loving. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Thank you. Great presentation from Sister Julie and Brother Paul Akpan, Chairman. You said it all. You gave example why ONPASSIVE is a community of love. I love it. God bless you.
We thank you, our sister, Dr. Patience. Thank you so much for summing that up so beautifully. So we will call on other leaders later after the updates to also chime in with your comments and if you have questions for Brother Paul. So at this time, we will begin our updates team, and that is going to be done by Dr. Derek and myself. Well, you already know me. I am Kanlange, and that beautiful woman who gave birth to me calls me Rahel, and my grandmother also was like the champion. So, yes, when you say Rahel, you've done so much good to me. You can see me smile every moment. And I am from Delaware, the first state. So, over to you, Dr. Derek.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very, very, very much. Peace, blessings, enough, holy, plenty, a lot of love to all our kings, our queens in the house. Mercy. Woo! Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Julie, Pierre. And thank you very much. It's Paul Akpan birthday too. Anyway, thank you very much, King Paul Akpan. Really appreciate all of that presentation. Thank you very much to Julie Pierre, Queen Julie Pierre. That was awesome, awesome presentation. And thank you all very much. First Lady Queen Dr. Benny, and of course Queen Marie Pendy and Queen Kanla and King Carlton. Good to see you here all the while, every time. And Queen Lily Lane. Wonderful. Thank you all very much. And we do have some updates. We definitely have a few updates, and we are going to get right into that update in a few. But let me just know that Queen Kanla put on the update hat. We are now going to ask Queen Kanla to just say a few Scooby-Doo.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Derek. I am always honored and humbled to come before you with Dr. Derek to do updates for the Dream Team. And I look forward to it every Sunday, always excited, and I love it. So yes, I am looking forward to it. Thank you.
All right, wonderful. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. And so therefore, let us get into the updates for today. All right. All right, and so updates for today. Updates.
Yes.
More updates. A lot more updates. Okay. Hey. All right. On the 14th of August, Ash Mufareh graced us with his presence. And Ash Mufareh says that I want to give you a quick update. We are in a stage in ONPASSIVE. It sounds like we are heading to the unknown. If you are watching, the possibility are open to either way. I'm here to tell you from the background, we are not going to go away. I thought I would hear some excitement. we are not going to go away. So if you think unpassive is dwindling down, no, unpassive is not dwindling down. Unpassive is strong and moving forward. Remember the theme last week was moving, no, the week
Moving
before was
forward.
moving forward. So
Forward.
we are not going down.
Absolutely, Dr. D. We are not going down. We are moving forward. We are unstoppable. So perhaps we want you to get ready for the next phase of our journey. Yes.
Yes.
Soon to be more clear to you. Did we hear that?
Yes.
Our CEO is telling us that he wants us to get ready for the next phase of our journey. Soon to be more clear to you and me. We are going up, not down. Dr. D, you said it. We are going up, not down. And I also want to address realistically, to respect your intelligence, where we are today. We have failed so far in some areas, and without blaming an excuse. We always believed that the bigger the dream, the bigger the team. That's quantity-wise.
So we got some bad apples. Unfortunately, we got some bad apples. Everywhere you go, you have bad apples. And whether incompetent or by design, basically criminals to do their act. That is a big, big slap that we have had in our past. So we have a beautiful big dream. We are attached incredible individuals like yourselves, like all our founding members, incredible individuals.
Yes.
And we are willing to pay the price.
Oh my. Yes, and I can see how beautifully that price we are all paying because we love our company and we are not going anywhere. We are going in a beautiful direction, incredible journey, and give it whatever it takes. Yes, absolutely. But obviously, some people are throwing away those sticks in the wheel. As you understand, you and me, the past couple of weeks, we've heard everything. And we realize that's not the end. No, that is not the end. So changes are necessary. As I often say, but no, you don't start all over. Oh my goodness, that is just the greatest.
Awesome.
You don't start all over or from one. As we say, you start from experience.
And of course, the higher the belief level in our journey and in our vision, because you know how valuable it is, because everybody's eyes, at least the good and the bad, are on it. So you attract the good people, but with volume, you are attracted some not so good people. And that is normal. That is normal. So we attract the good and we attract the bad. Yes. Now, to summarize, we happened and why we got a serve book block in the journey in the recent months.
Number one, wrong people on the team. Gave them too much trust and faith, and their lack of character, integrity, and of caliber, and the expertise as well, the skill level. Dr. D, let me read this one more time, please, because it's good for everyone to hear with your own ears the words of our CEO. It's not me, it's not Dr. D, it's not anybody, it's our CEO.
Yes.
Number one, wrong people on the team. Gave them too much trust and faith, and their lack of character, integrity, and lack of caliber, and the expertise as well, the skill level. We were probably too busy, too excited on the vision, and more focused on that, and attracting the right people and catering to that. But at the same time, with volume, like I told you, those people came.
Mercy. So that is the first failure we had. Not to make sure that we have the right part or align the mentality and the character with the vision. So you cannot have a pure, beautiful, radical vision to be impactful to all humanity and have people who are self-serving or completely clueless about business.
Yes, regardless. So regardless of how you treat them, you know, even if you give them what you give them, they just don't have it. You do not give what you don't have. Oh, mercy. Let me borrow from Dr. D. Oh, absolutely true. So, not exactly what we wanted, and not in the timeline that we wanted. Those are the disappointments that we have had. As a result of that, it created a vacuum for the outside, like-minded.
So that loophole done by wrong pals or wrong people attracted the wrong people from the outside.
Yeah.
So we cannot obviously learn a lesson here. Sorry. So we can obviously learn a lesson here to watch who is with us and monitor them in a better way. But not in any way I want to assure you something here. Something, if I go back in time, do I regret having the founders program and allowing you in the early stages?
I personally don't regret that, as painful as it was from the outside, not from you. I still believe. Oh Lord, talking about love, I still believe. So, whatever was done by the wrong guys is flexible, it is replaceable. But the value that we gained together, you and I, outpowers and overpowers the other corruption. So, which is normal with any big achievement.
Yes. So if we have to do this again and again and again, we are not quitting.
Oh,
We
no.
are not quitting. There is no
No.
such thing as quitting in our environment because we are winners.
Winners.
And we all know winners never quit.
Ever quit.
That's all I want to deliver today. Perhaps should be more specific. I need more time. So I'll be able to fill you in possibly next week. I'll be able to fill you in with exactly what is happening.
So, if you get this message or you want others that are following us so we can tell you about the next phase where we are headed, this is important. Where we got blocked, but we are navigating the solutions. Or we will pass this barrier. And then once we are on the safe side, I'll be able to come here in our platforms and tell you more specific the next step. How lovely is that?
Nice. And you are going to be pleased. You are going to be what? Pleased.
Pleased.
Very pleased. At least to say the fact that we are not quitting and we still believe in the dream. We believe in you and you deserve the opportunity. That's quite enough. But the more you know, the more you're going to admire what we have done and what we are doing on your own behalf.
And so my name is Ash Mufareh, and I am the next president of.
Hey, what to tell? Never know.
Ooh, stay tuned. I love you. I'm proud of you all. And we are going to make it to the very top.
The tippy top. Because you need to buckle up.
Oh, yes.
Buckle up.
Buckle up.
Because
this is how we do it.
For we are on Perseverance.
Perseverance.
That concludes updates. Thank you very much. That was the updates.
All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Dr. D, I always want to use this opportunity when update is done to say thank you, appreciate you, and say we see everything you do for us, putting the updates together. We thank you and we love you. All right, Sister Dr. Benny.
Welcome. And I thank you also, Queen Kanla, for the flow of the updates. Over to you, Queen Dr. Benny, the First Lady.
I am seriously the First Lady of ONPASSIVE, and nobody can take it away from me. Seriously. I want to really thank the update team. You know, the way you guys read this update, it's like, hey, you know, it's like you guys are bragging about, anyway, ONPASSIVE. I am so thrilled. I love it. Thank you, Queen Kanla. Thank you, my king, Dr. Derek, for this update. It is very important. As a sister Irene would say, this is my best test, right? I wouldn't say anything at this moment, but at this, we are our dream team. This is the best. This is the best test. Do you guys notice that a lot of our leaders, when they come here to present, they always want to listen to this amazing update? The way you guys read it, thank you, Dr. Derek. We appreciate you. So at this present moment, we have something important. The question and discussion team. Queen Yvonne Finn, could you please introduce yourself?
Greetings, everyone. My name is Yvonne Finn. I am the chat monitor, and I'm very excited about this platform, even though I don't show it the same way Dr. Benny did. Thank you. Bye. There are no questions at the moment, so please go on with the next portion.
All right, Queen Kanla, I believe you can still introduce yourself.
Yes, Kanla Nge Rahel. I am as well part of the updates team. I will be joining to help here as well. And like we said, today is a day where we are putting on multiple caps. So I am delighted as well. But
Yes.
please.
Queen Marie Pendi, could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Marie Pendy. I am glad to be an adjunct to all the groups. I'm here to ask, I'm here to help. Whenever one leg is almost out, I jump in to sustain, because this group has to move on. We have to grow. We have to continue for the sake of everyone. My name is Marie Pendy from the great state of Virginia, USA. Good to see you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. My name is Dr. Benny or Benedette and Singlet. I am from Chevy Chase, Maryland. I'm here to work with each and everyone because I love you all. Thank you again. This is the question and discussion team. And if you guys have any question, could you please write it on the chat if you want to, or you raise your hands electronically. We will be glad to call you or to answer your question or to listen to your excitement about our extraordinary company, ONPASSIVE. Thank you.
Okay. So, Sister Dr. P, are we saying goodbye to our viewers on YouTube as we are getting ready to go to Q&D, or should we continue?
Yeah, we can take a few questions and maybe anybody wants to contribute. I'm thinking that since the topic today was on love, a lot of people want to instead do addition for contribution. So let's leave it a little bit open and see how it goes, and then we'll stop YouTube.
Awesome. All right. Thank you. Benny, go ahead and lead.
Oh, well, in order to lead when it comes to love, the way our brother Paul presented, he makes us to understand that Mr. Ash Mufareh, I like the way he pronounced it, and Queen Kanla, a real name, Mr. Ash Mufareh. Good job. Thank you so much. He makes us to understand that love conquers everything, everything. And God, without God, to tell the truth, we are nothing. God, the way I look at it is that ONPASSIVE, maybe you guys will think it differently. ONPASSIVE is owned by our Heavenly Father, Jehovah God. But guess what? He chose somebody to all of us. There are a lot of people. We have 8.1 billion plus humans on earth. But only one person accepted his callings. And this particular individual stated that we should work together as a family. We should love one another. And his name is Mr. Ash Mufareh. Brother Paul make us to understand that at the beginning, when we started this ONPASSIVE in 2018. But in 2020, we started, like talking about ONPASSIVE, making people to understand the importance of ONPASSIVE, the love that ONPASSIVE has. That means if you join ONPASSIVE, it's going to better you off. It's going to better your family. You will not suffer again. Some of them for financial freedom and for love. So we were working together in 2020 when I used to attend the Nigerian webinar. It was excitement. And I believe that the excitement continues up till today. And we will continue to be excited with the love that each and everyone has. Thank you. Yes, Brother Mumudu. Oh, I'm sorry, Queen Yvonne.
Just saying thank you. You do it so differently, so thank you. I'm not like that, but I feel the same way, so thank you.
Thank you. Brother Mumudu, our king, our handsome brother, could you please unmute yourself and share your excitement about love?
You're still muted, Brother Mumudu. You're muted.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. First of all, I just want to give thanks and appreciation to our Queen Julie. Her mindset for today is outstanding. Thank you very much as always. And for Pastor, thank you very much for introducing the topic to us, love. You went in depth as to what love is all about. And thank you very much. And for the update team, as usual, you did an outstanding job. Thank you all for doing a wonderful job for us. And back to the topic of love. Love is everything. And as the saying goes, love is the answer to everything you do. Starting from your life, you have to first of all love your life in order for you to enjoy it. And so also goes to your family. And whatever you are doing, if you happen to work for a living, you have to love what you are doing. If you don't, you won't be able to enjoy it. And for our ONPASSIVE, we all see what love is all about. If Mr. Ash has no love for humanity, I don't think he will have shared this blessing to us. But by sharing this blessing to us, it shows the love he has for humanity. So therefore, everybody should emulate his example. Whatever you are doing, whatever you have, share the love God gave you, because God gave everybody love, unless if you choose not to use it. But I just want everybody to choose to use the love that God gave us. So thank you very much. I don't have much to say, just to acknowledge and appreciate you all for what you've done and still doing for us. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Brother Momodu, we appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your love as well.
Thank you.
Sister Marie, could you proceed, please?
Thank you. What can I say? The topic today is love. Love from Julie's inspirational words. Love from Pastor Paul Udofier's words. You know, we have love everywhere. I'm just going to go on the chat and read some of the things that people have said in the name of love. This is from Dr. Doris to everyone. Greetings and thanks to you all, beloved partner. I left Ghana to Atlanta, Georgia on Friday and want to link with members here in Atlanta. These are love. These are just updating us with some of the love. From Dr. Benny, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And it goes on, welcoming everybody from ONPASSIVE, in ONPASSIVE. It's all about love. And what has brought us here today is Mr. Ash Mufareh and his idea of spreading love. I'm going to read from Rose Barif from Jamaica to all. Thank you for welcoming my brother. Thanks, Dr. P. My connection is not just that connection of love to all of us. There's that humanity to connect with us, even in times of difficult connection. So we have it on and on. Happy birthday, Julie. That is love. People who are expressing their love for one another, especially on this day. Julie's birthday is today. But because of the love for the community here at the Dream Team, she came and expressed some of her thoughts about love. And it is so powerful that we have taken from her to use it on our daily lives, at least for the closest future. So some people have expressed their love for Julie by acknowledging her birthday today. This is one of the expressions from Nancy Judy. Happy birthday, Queen Julie, Pierre. May God bless you, perfect you, and turn everything you touch into diamond. Good health and long life. That is an expression of love. So it goes on and on and on and on. And I am very blessed to be loved on this platform. And I want to shout out my love to everyone. Back to you, Dr. Benedict Ntinglet. Thank you for your love.
Thank you so much, my sister. I respect you and I love you.
Me too.
Queen Kanla.
Yes.
Could you call the next person, please?
Okay, sure. I can see Joseph. Brother Joseph, your hand is raised. Please proceed. Give us your comments, your excitement, or if you have a question. While Brother Joseph is getting ready to join, Brother Naga, you are going to be the next. So just, Brother Joseph, are you there? Are you able to unmute? All right. While we will go back to Brother Joseph again, Brother Naga, you can go ahead and unmute and share with us your excitement.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you giving me unmute option. First of all, I am Naga Ravi Krishna from Nigeria, belongs to India, and also with our Dream Team family. I'm very happy to talk with our family and brand ambassadors, kings, queens, and I'm very happy to wish that happy birthdays of Julie's birthday. And Dr. Pastor Paul sir, how are you? A long time I see you. Dr. Mr. Pastor Paul from Nigeria. And a long time I know see in our webinars also. Dr. Derek sir, I'm very happy to see you in our webinar. Dr. Benny ma'am, and Patience ma'am, and you also, and also I'm very happy to hear our updates. I'm in ONPASSIVE. I will not quit. I never quit ONPASSIVE. I'm very happy to stay in ONPASSIVE. Thank you so much for give opportunity to talk something. Thank you so much.
All right. We appreciate you, and you know we love you so much as well, Brother Naga. We always, and we understand that you are one of committed anytime you can, even when it's night and you're supposed to be sleeping, yet you make it to the webinar to attend. So we love you and we cherish you. Okay.
All right.
Is that Brother Joseph or Pastor Paul? You have something else you wanted to say? Let me try Joseph again.
Okay.
Brother Joseph, if you can hear us, are you able to unmute yourself?
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
I was having a message that the host is not allowing you to unmute. That's why I was unable to unmute.
Then probably you missed it when it popped on your screen because I clicked to allow you. Then probably when it came, you didn't see it come through.
Thank you so much. I am trying to add my voice to the topic of today. I think it is a topic that touched every one of us on this platform. ONPASSIVE, a community of love. Brother Paul actually told us that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. There is an action behind that love. God is the one that created all of us, and he loves all of us, and he gives to all of us. He doesn't give to a particular group of people. This platform is made of people from all type of religions that we don't know. But God created all of us, and he gave his Son for all of us. He gives the sun to everybody on earth. He gives the rain to everybody on earth. And he actually inspired our CEO, Mr. Mufareh, to give that love, to share that love with us by giving us that opportunity to be members or to be founders of ONPASSIVE. He gave. During the incidents in India and Turkey, if I'm right, he gave. During what happened in Nigeria, the 360 group in Nigeria gave. So we are all together. I'm trying to say love is not limited. Love is for everybody. And I thank you for bringing up that topic. It's not limited, it's for everybody. And I seem to see that we should not be busy. We should not say that there is a time that we will be busy, that we will not be able to exercise that love that God has asked us to portray. He says we should love Him and we should love our neighbor as ourselves. In any time that we have that opportunity to portray that love, which our CEO is showing us the example, we should be able to do it. I think this community should be becoming stronger and stronger than for us thinking that when the apples start falling, we'll be more busy. When those apples start falling, I think we should be more united in order to exercise that love. I just like that topic and I said, let me add my voice to it. Thank you so much.
Beautifully said, Brother Joseph. You summed it up so beautifully. Thank you. Thank you so much. Brother Pastor Paul, 360. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you once again, Queen Kanla. Sorry, at this time, because of the topic that we are talking about today, and I want to, first of all, on behalf of the Niger community, I want to wish Queen Julie a happy birthday, and I pray that God will grant her more years of peace, love, and good health by the grace of God. And then secondly, everybody has been making reference to Nigeria's welfare initiative. And so at this point, I want to sincerely their gratitude. Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah, you froze, your screen froze for a second there. Maybe connection.
But you can hear me now?
Yes, can hear you.
Okay, so I said I want to sincerely appreciate this forum on behalf of the Niger group for your contribution so far. And I want to let you know that the forum, they are highly appreciative because, since there is no provision for individual shows of appreciation, so that it will not look as if they are not aware of your effort of your support, but they are fully aware and they are always extending their appreciation. And I tell you, the naysayers, there will always be naysayers in every good project. When we are starting, a lot of people even take it upon themselves to be even as serious as anything, that it will not go anywhere, it's not sustainable. But as I talk to you now, we have been consistent in alleviating, in solving critical issues financially in Nigeria. As of today, we just credited a woman who is on admission in a university teaching hospital. Today, this afternoon, the hospital account has been credited, and we still have enough money in reserve. And by the grace of God, it is going to continue, because that is an act of God, and because we have made up our mind to help each other and to show love. And I cannot end it. I know, aside the group, our mother in the house has been so wonderful, Dr. Pat And I cannot say everything here because if I want to say it based on what she has been doing, even she herself might not want it that way because it will be too much. So I just want to say the people are praying for the whole group and they are praying for her, and God will continue to keep her and keep this group. For he can the person before this today on the man in Benin, she had just got her child today, and she was so, I mean, the man is just so happy. He doesn't even have any way to express her gratitude. Now he's up now. He's doing something now, not even the head challenge now, but he's doing business. He can, because of, but the situation, if you see it, but that is what love can do. Love is more strong than anything. And I thank you, and I pray that we will continue, like the last person, Joseph, said, it's not as if it's going to stop, but no matter what, we will put our head together and we'll continue talking to ourselves, because just like you said, a lot of people think that it will end in with money, but it is not. Love is more stronger than money, and money is just a means to show as part of the love. And thank you once again, the entire dream team, for all you have been doing, not only for Nigeria but every other family members of the family, and God will continue to strengthen us in Jesus' name. Thank you, and God bless you.
Wow, Pastor Paul 360. What a beautiful example again you have added to be able to inspire us further into this whole theme of unpassive community as love. Oh my goodness. And I think your examples is just one of the ways that our Queen Julie stated about love. She talked about love being a response. What you just explained, the examples you've just given, that is a community, the Niger community, being a community of love and loving, and you love and you respond to when members or community members need that love. Also, I can see that you talked about, the power of love, all interwoven. How great is that? Unbreakable, unshakable, even when it is difficult, but yet it is very strong. The bond is there. So that is also a very good example of the power of love. We thank you for sharing those with us. Sister Yvonne, do we have any questions in the chat to go to at this point of comments?
No, there's just lots of birthday greetings and thank yous to Sister Julie. As a matter of fact, the last one I'm seeing here is from Father Momadou. It's a happy birthday, Queen Julie, and I wish you many, many more years to come. I pray that God Almighty will continue to love, guide, protect, direct, govern, safeguard, bless, and grant you all your best desires. That's a lovely long greeting. I read that one.
Oh, that is, yeah, absolutely. Yes, we will continue celebrating our queen and our mindset, our leader throughout the session.
I have some comments I'd like to make, though, so if that's okay with you.
Yes, I was just about to say, any other leader, please feel free, go ahead.
Well, as Dr. Patience is always saying, we're all coordinators here. So, okay. So I want to thank her, first of all, for this platform. I really do appreciate it. I want to thank the presenters, Queen Julie and Brother Akpan. Then I want to thank you and Dr. Derek for the fabulous updates, Dr. Benny for all the appreciating, Mary Pendy, all of us. We're a team. We really appreciate each other. And this is a community of love, obviously. So we're grateful for that. I want to wonder, how is it that we can be so synchronized on this platform with the two presentation today, the word and then what Brother Akpan just did. I mean, it was like synchronicity. It was as if they had planned it. It's so perfect. And I love the way they defined and showed what love is. It's not an emotion. It's not just an emotion. That word love has been so abused that it's almost as if we've lost track of what it is. It's not transactional. It has nothing to do with, I feel like this, people don't keep their commitments because, they've committed to do something. It's not that. And of course, it starts with Mr. Mufareh. When we look at what he's doing, the do it or die attitude, that is a sacrificial love. And love is sacrificial. It means you do when it doesn't even feel like you want to do it, So love is a verb, as they say. It's about doing. It's not transactional. It's not as if I do and you do. It's a need and feeling it. This is what's so important about the kind of love that is being described here with these two presentations. And it is something for us to really think about and follow. As Dr. Paul just finished by saying, there's a concern that when we get so busy with the apples money, when we get so busy with funds, we will go off and not. The original plan of Mr. Mufareh was for us to have this. This is how he certainly started it out. When we look at what happened with those disasters, how passive was there. So how can we even think that that would be a possibility, that we would wander away from the do it or die that we are supposed to have as well? The more we have is the more we're supposed to be able to give. So I really do hope that that prediction or that concern will not be true. Let's remember, love is action, it's doing. So that's what I want to say.
You are on point, Queen Yvonne Finn.
Yes.
Love is what? Action.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Love is action. And some of us are waiting for the action.
Absolutely. I think I also remember I just remembered one point that Queen Julie talked about, that in addition, anyway, that yes, love is an action, but you are born with love because God is love.
Absolutely.
It is innate in us. It is within us. And all we need and all we do is we nurture that love. We grow with it. It is us.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
And so,
yes.
Let it flow, let it be organic, which is what our ONPASSIVE community is all about, beginning from our CEO. We see it. We see it. And then, which flows perfectly to the other point when Queen Julie talked about we hold ourselves back when we use other people as the reason for not loving.
Right.
So you don't see yourself as love, and you only see other people as a reason. You hold yourself back. I think that could be a whole topic on its own on another day that we can address, because just think about it for a moment. It makes me think, coming from a background of a community, I am an African woman. Some of us will relate, many of us will relate, or if we come from community where we talk about community life. Communion. Oh my God, I cannot even pronounce the communion of the community, where everything is done as a community. You love each other, you share with each other, you care for each other. Children, one parent, a child is everybody's child. A child is raised by all the parents within that community. The children respect their parents and respect the parents around the elder, around the community, because they equally know, not only see, but they know that that is also their parents, and whatever they do is out of love. That is love. Now, in the context of our own passive, that is what I see, that is what I observe. It is not about where we are geographically, where we are along the world or the different platforms, but the mission, the vision of our CEO, Mr. Ash, is founded upon love, is founded upon uplifting humanity, is founded upon making families, everyone have a better life. And to me, I mean, that is powerful. That is powerful. He sees himself in us. He can uplift us, and together, love is going to triumph. Unpassive love is going to triumph. It's not going anywhere. The update says it's not going anywhere. It can't be stopped. It can go down, but it will rise. It will step up. It will go. It will win. It's a matter of when. Why? Because we have a CEO, a vision founded on love, founded on humanity, founded on passion, charity, everything that is an attribute of love. Unpassive is founded around it. And so God is right there. And I don't see how it feels. I don't see how it can be stopped. So we are all in it to win it. Oh my God, I am just so excited. All right, let me hand it over to the next leader who may have something else to say.
Yes, before the next leader comes in, you make us to understand that Mr. Mufareh, his mission is here to love all of us and the love of humanity. The love of humanity started, or should I say, when Brother Paul make us to understand that when something, like the earthquake that happened in Turkey, he or the company, they work so hard to contribute tons of money. Remember that this company just started, but he did everything because of love to help all those who were hurt in Turkey. And Queen Julie Pierre make us to understand that love never fails. But where there are prophecy, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will still. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we the prophecy, right? But when completeness comes, and when it disappears, love conquers everything. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily arrogant. It keeps what? Record of wrong. Thank you so much, Queen Julie. I appreciate it. Love conquers everything. As you all know, Mr. Ash make us to understand that no one can stop ONPASSIVE except who? Our Heavenly Father. Nobody. No matter what our challenges at this moment, the challenges that he's facing, is going to bounce back. And all of us, you guys will smile just like me. Thank you.
We are already smiling alongside. Thank you, Queen Dr. Benny. Do we have anything in the chat at this time, or we call any other leader who wants to say something?
Nothing on chat, sister.
Okay. All right, then maybe at this time I can turn it over to Dr. P. Are you there for us to close the our viewers on YouTube?
Yes. Thank you all for joining us on YouTube today. We've heard it all. I don't have to summarize again. It looks like love is the #1 ingredient for society moving forward. So love is very important. And it's not lip service, it comes from the heart. So we don't have to emphasize. The mindset that you get here on this platform, we have it on all the sister platforms. So join Mindset Monday, Queen Miriam on YouTube, MCE. Join Deep Dive Globally Changing Life on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now it is at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You get all the mindset you need for growth and also education, how to protect yourself on the internet. Our First Lady is doing that every Tuesday. And also how to stay healthy and grow wealth on Thursday, because we know that health is wealth. On Wednesday, join our beautiful sister from the sunny island, the paradise of Son Yusa on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Julie Pierre, Empowering Humanity. You know, we all think that to empower humanity just means finances. It's not that. If you knowledge is power, she's empowering us with knowledge from the mindset to your finances. So join her on Wednesday. Also join Dr. Mundi with Queen Yvonne Finn daily at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Monday through Friday, on the One Global Movement. Okay, this is a platform that has a lot of enrichment. It's a sister platform I work with, so I attend if I can. So please join and get yourself engaged, encouraged, and empowered. And also when we have Ghanaian Global and Asidi Hot Nigeria, they come on, and when they have to, we will let you know. Please join them. So again, back here on Sundays, we have 12:45 Eastern Daylight Time. Next week, we have our own brother King, Dr. Derek, presenting on the OES Reload. Reload, don't miss it. So thank you for joining us on YouTube. We will stop YouTube now, but if you have the link, join us, because we're going to open it everybody to speak their mind for the next couple of minutes. Bye, our YouTube users. See you next time. Bye-bye.